To continue the One of Everything series, I have here the three main Episode 1 packs that Decipher made, so one for each of the main 3 planets from Episode 1. I actually really do like Episode 1. I was 9 when it came out, and it's always had a special place in my heart, I guess you could say, although I know that the prequels didn't have very good dialogue. It's still always a good one to sit down and watch for me. And I was never too bored by the Senate scenes anyways. I know a lot of people complained about those. But all that aside, the sets in the card game are pretty cool. It just has a lot of neat main characters, and Coruscant especially has a lot of stuff from the original trilogy that's also very good and very valuable cards. Coruscant being the biggest set, Theed Palace second biggest, I think 120 cards maybe, so 180, 120, and 90 if I remember correctly. We'll just go in order with Tatooine, starting with Tatooine I should say. The first whole booster box I ever bought was Tatooine. It was a pretty good one too, got a couple of alternate images. It's kind of a tough wrapper, this one. There we go. Don't open packs super often anymore, pretty much just for videos, but I gotta start remembering the order things come in, and it's not always the same. I think for Episode 1 it's going to go, 5 dark side cards in the back, 5 light side cards in the front, and the rare is going to be in the back. And that's, I guess, a good sign it's a light side rare. It's just slightly more likely that it's going to be a alternate image card, since I think there's 5 light side alternate images and only 4 dark side ones. Okay, a rule card, not bad. People buy sets of those. I kind of like. I've never really used them in a deck. Maybe I'll shoehorn them into some kind of Cloud City thing with an alien helper effect. But the idea of the opponent has to lose force from their force pile from a force drain, that seems like it could get pretty nasty if you can make it work. So yeah, it is the Episode 1 set mainly, but it's also got some a lot of dueling stuff between Luke and Vader in here as well. From both duels, Cloud City and Death Star 2. Our card is... Oh, okay, so I thought there was only one card left. It's not too common I get two rule cards or two cardless cards. It is a red card, and it's a pod racer. It's got to be Anakin's pod racer. So in terms of a red card to get, it's one of the better ones from the set, but unfortunately it's not a Obi-Wan or a Qui-Gon or a 3PO or anything like that. But it's an okay card to get, and in Tatooine, you're gonna have a lot of disappointing packs, I guess you could say. Same thing with Coruscant. There's a lot of not so good red cards, but there's also some really exciting characters to get here. Destroyer droids, Jedi, even some senators are pretty cool. At least in Star Wars, they're cool. Whoops. It's not too big of a deal. I wrecked the wrapper. I am a bit embarrassed to admit how many Coruscant wrappers I have saved up over the years that I use in wrapper sets. I opened a lot of Coruscant packs when they were a lot cheaper than they are today, but that's how it goes, I suppose. So our rare card is a dark side card. We saw the back of a rule card there too. All right, a nice uncommon Masameda. For Coruscant, I'm always looking for more uncommons to make common and uncommon sets from. So there's that rule card we saw. A couple of commons here, a Senator, Naboo rifle, the Senate itself, and then it's a red card, which, depending on what red card it is, it could be valuable or not. Okay, Imperial Artillery. So this is maybe... could be in the low double digits, maybe $10 I think. I can't remember off the top of my head. Doesn't make up the value of the pack, but then again, what does? But yeah, Imperial Artillery, Destiny 7, used Interrupt, just trying to get people to use non-lightsaber weapons and non-permanent weapons more. So I definitely like the idea of the card, trying to get people to use weapons more often. And I throw it in a deck every now and then. It's nice to have a used Interrupt 7 that you're throwing back in your deck. And then finally, Theed Palace. Seems like some of my luckiest packs have been Theed Palace packs. I've gotten I don't know how many I've opened, probably 40 or so, and it seems like I've gotten 2 Mauls, 2 Qui-Gons, a Queen Amidala, so I've had some good luck over the years. 40 is just an estimate. I definitely haven't opened a whole box, though. At once, I should say. Light side card is our rare. There's a lot of cool commons and uncommons here. I've always liked Battle Droids. That's my favorite part of the Clone Wars, is just the Battle Droid Roger gags. Okay, a lot of Battle Droids, very nice. And Battle Droid themed stuff. Kind of a weird card, Tarpal's Electropole, but it's a fun one. Makes him power -3. Fombas are nice. And finally, our rare is a red card. That's not really a good sign. Give me a lift. Oof. So, yeah, that's a pretty rough one. I just kind of sell that in my bulk rares. But Pure Artillery, at least, is a decent card, worthwhile selling as a single. I've had much better 3-pack runs of Episode 1 cards, but I've also had worse ones, I suppose. Anyways, that is it for the Episode 1 sets. My next video will be the Reflection set, so I hope you tune in for that one. Thanks for watching.